Yeah, so right now is the fourth stage. This stage here is the worst stage in the entire game. Each mistake you do here will cost you a lot of time, and it's really noticeable by like my PB has this stage here as 1 minute and 15 seconds, but my gold is 1 minute flat. So that's the biggest difference between this stage here and how optimize it you can do. And you're gonna see why, because any little mistakes you do here will cost you a lot of time. So right now on the first stage, this one here, I'm going to show two strategies, the best strategy and the backup strategy, because it's a bit hard to optimize it. But what we want to do here is that we want to dash attack into the edge of the stair here, right on the ground. And then we want to do a down step right here. Let me show it. So dash attack, we're gonna do a down step immediately, and we're gonna turn to the right. And we're gonna hit right in the back of the first enemy, which will be normally the Henniger. As soon as we hit it, you're gonna land right here, and we're gonna land once again to the edge of the stair, because we want to force this Henniger or this long one. I don't know which one. I think the Henniger will run towards. We want this guy here to charge towards us, and we're going to avoid and hit him with a down step. So there it is. So it's pretty simple, but requires a little practice to optimize it. But that's the best way to kill them immediately. We're gonna kill the first long one, and this one here we're gonna need another back attack. And as soon as we killed it, we're gonna face to the left and alternate our back attack. So here we're gonna do this, and then this, and then this, and we're going to jump immediately to the stairs and move forward. That's the best way to get the first stage. This first stage is really troublesome. But if you're not familiar, if you're not confident with your down steps yet, you can just run downstairs here, bait a little bit, and then do a lot of back attacks. I wish I could get better here, but I think you'd want, okay, here. So you can run here and then go downstairs, and then they'll be like out kind of together. But you just send them some back attacks and we'll be pretty fine. Oops. So here, this is the best way, since you can get them both at the same time. Just a little mistake here, but don't worry. With just a little practice, you can beat them all together. Or you can even do the downstep strats here, because they'll be pretty vulnerable. But since they can be killed with two single back attacks, it's better to do the back attack strats instead of downstep. So let me just kill them and then move forward. Okay, so the next area here, we're going to face a new enemy, which isn't exactly a new enemy because we face it on the second stage, although it's completely gone by the level 4 magic, which we'll be using in this stage here. This will be the second stage, and the last stage we're going to use the level 4 magic, which are the skeletons. The skeletons has a relative health during the game. Like those ones that, the first ones that will spawn here, it will be the ones coming from the ground. They can be killed easily with two down steps, but not the case here. We're gonna use another strat here. But some of them can be killed with two down step, but later on they can get a higher health, and they can only be killed with three down steps. So And at the last stage, but at the Deathbringer stage, they have like they don't have infinite health, but the skeletons on the last fight has the most health in the entire game. Even most, they have more health than even the Deathbringer. So that's a big info about the skeletons, and that's why this is the last stage we're gonna use the level 4 magic. It's because of them. And what we want to do here on the first enemy, you see that I'm right above this crack here. That's the position we want to get, because he'll come down right here, and as soon he get aligned with us, we're going to do a dash attack and then throwing away. So that's it basically. And once we do that, we're gonna move a little upwards, because we want to do a down step immediately right here upstairs. So I didn't mention, but as you see the crack, this, let me pause. You see this crack over here? That's a visual spot. And as soon as you see that, you just run and do the down stab immediately. And then do it again. Wait a little bit, because they'll be on the ground so they can be hit. And do it again and move all the way to the edge of the ground here, because this one here will be there'll be a second spawn here, and this one here will be completely vulnerable while he's coming down. So what we want to do here is stay right at the edge of the wall and do a back attack, because we want this skeleton to land in the ground here. We don't want it to land downstairs. Oops. So let me do it again. Oh, if you get a little earlier, you can get hit by the skeletons. Skeletons are pretty hard. So here, right timing. Once again, move to the. Oops, didn't save here. So here, and then here. And we're gonna. Oops, yeah, bad timing. That wasn't the way we wanted. Because if somehow the skeleton jumps, they will drop even higher. So here we just do a down stab, a back attack exactly. He'll be facing right here if he didn't jump. And wait a little bit, run, face right, down stab on it, and then it'll be gone. That's the fastest way. So this is the last thief before the boss fight, which isn't exactly a boss fight. It's just the same stuff from stage 2, except that it's more enemies and more waves. So this one here, this thief here, we're going to throw it off screen. But if you didn't grab enough magic, if you have a level 2 magic, you can get 2 magic pots from him and then get the amount of magic necessary. So kill it, go a little down, and then the stage will start. So little notice here, you see those 2 cracks here? You're going to stay right in the middle, not getting too much down, not much up, because let me show it. You see there's a spawn here, here, and here. And what we want to do, it's pretty a tight window, but what we want to do here is we want to hit this longman and the Henniger at the same time. But for that we need them to run together, and if we do it correctly, oops, little late. If we do it correctly, we're gonna hit them at the same time. That's the best way to do it. And as soon as we land the back attack, we want to do immediately the down step. Sorry, we want to do a back attack immediately to hit the long one that comes from down step. So it's pretty easy, and if you do it correctly, sometimes the handgun you hit before, the handgun and the long one will run together, and then you're gonna do exactly down step, back attack, because if you do that, you're gonna kill the first two enemies instantly, and then just the long one left, and then you're gonna do another another back attack. But if something goes wrong, you just like go down here and do back attacks or even down step. But I really prefer back attacks because back attacks are faster and they can be killed with two back attacks. So it's it's even better to do that. So that was the first the first wave, and it got it pretty fast. And now the second stage was the second wave will start. The we want to get this line here, and the column we want to be is right on these two cracks, because when we step on this column here on this line, we want to run immediately to the left because there will be a skeleton spawning right here, and we want to hit it right away. So as we do that, the renegade that spawns from the right is going to run at you, and you just press up. So let me do here. Oops. Oops. Little early. So here is perfect. So you just move up and face right. As soon as we face right, we're going to do back attack twice immediately. So one. Oops. That isn't exactly what we wanted. Oops. So run. Oops. Little early. Here. Move a little up. Little early, but one. Yeah, what we want to do here is, oh, here, perfect. And then hit down immediately. I just choked a little bit on the last back attack, but it was pretty fine. But that's the perfect execution on the second wave. So down step on the skeleton, move up, down back attack, back attack, back attack. 3 back attacks in a row, and then we'll be pretty fine. And the last wave, you're gonna use the level 4 magic. So as soon as as you see the ground opening up, you just throw the level 4 magic, and then they'll be done. As soon as they get to they can move, so they can hit while they're spawning. So that's the main thing. So that's the stage 4, and this is the last camp in the game. But this one here is the most important, because right now we want to get every single magic pot we want. So no matter what, focus first on beating the thief, the blue thief, instead of the green thief. So go here, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was a good one. And then grab the 3 magic pots immediately, no matter what, because you want these 3 magic pots for the feather fight, and this is really necessary because there will be no extra pot on hands until the fight. So that's the stage 4. And I even got a good RNG there, but I just choked a little bit. But that's the main thing about the stage 4. So let's move up to the 5th stage.